so that everyone knows what it is that we're doing, the following site can be used to basically help you with any kind of runs or item finding, weapon finding, anything like that that you're looking for. You can help keep track of what it is that you're doing. And okay. On Christmas Eve, when I was doing a charity marathon, I was using the locations one, landmarking locations, and was specifically, as you can see here, I have some of them checked. I was doing a Limgrave only run. So I was checking off the different locations where I, of course, knew there were bosses and things like that. Come on. I'm just going ahead and removing these. So this is a way that you can make sure that you've been everywhere and done everything. What I'm going to be doing, though, is you can do a walkthrough guide, which takes you step by step through everything that you need to do in all of the locations. And it's just the minimum stuff. It's the absolute minimum stuff. It's only... actually, no, it doesn't actually say. Oh, 663. Oh, no, this isn't everything. Okay, so this is everything. 100% of everything. 663 items. Then there is one for all NPC quest steps in order. So this is basically the lore run. 273 items. This is everything that you need for all of the main quests, all of the side quests, and any lore that is associated with the game. So that's why it's called a lore percent run. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to kill every single boss. It doesn't mean that you're going to go into every single catacomb or cave or what have you. But this is what we're going to start with. And this is what we're going to be following. Okay. So yeah, this is exactly what we're going to be starting with. Now, of course, the beginning for most people is pretty much the same. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on the... I wonder if there's an easier way for me to show this. No, it's okay. I'll just leave it up like this. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on getting the build set up. Getting the minimal, collecting runes, collecting smithing stones, stuff like that we need in order to get started, really. Because of the way that these guides are set up, or these lists are set up, they don't really give you the opportunity to go hunting extra bosses unless you want to. They basically say, go kill Margit. And that's the first boss they start you with. So... Okay, so let me delete the one from Christmas Eve. I am going to leave the no-hit Archer, and Hattori Hanzo was my very first playthrough. Never finished, but it's there. At some point, I would love to go back and try and complete it, but I have a sneaking suspicion, and this would not be strange, by the way. I did not complete Dark Souls 2 on my first playthrough. I completed Dark Souls 2 on about my 10th playthrough. Because it's one of those... These are games for me that if I don't feel comfortable with the knowledge that I have, then I'm going to go find the knowledge. Which means I'm probably going to put the game down. So. Alright. New game. Alright, so the build that we are going to be going with is going to be something a little interesting. And I'm going to be doing... I watched Lobos' entire lore run. And he started with the same guy that I'm going to start with. However, he kind of broke away from it at the end, whereas I'm not. Actually, he broke away from it kind of in the middle, whereas I'm very much not. So this build that I'm using, Avery, is one that I've also put some time and thought in. Probably not as much as you did, but I'm also going to be building or creating a build guide for this, and I'm basically calling this the Battle Mage. Now, it's going to be more mage than battle, and maybe I should come up with a different title, because Battle Mage, you think Strength Int, whereas this character is going to be Dex Int. So, I'm going to be going after the Meteor Staff, the Meteorite Staff, and the Meteorite Uchigatana right from the very beginning, and those are going to be my starting weapons. Yeah, see, I'm going to absolutely be using Dex. So that's the plan, and I'm going to build on that. So you get great starting weapons if you're willing to risk going into Caelid, obviously. And then Meteorite Staff, you don't even have to worry about upgrading. You also can get the Rock Sling right next door to the Meteorite Staff. And there, you're right from the very beginning, you've got exactly what you need. So that's what we're going to be starting with and building on top of this evening. Oh, I put the $sign in the wrong place. Here we go. Actually, you know what? At some point, I am going to get started. I swear to God, I will. There we go. When something you can use Sword of Night and Flame and Dark Moon Greatsword whenever I... Wow, that's an interesting combination. So, you're going down the same path that Lobos did. So, Lobos started with the Prisoner, just like I'm going to do. I'm not a big fan of starting with the Prisoner because of the S-Stock, but if you can get through the first initial stages, you can then go after the weapons that you want right from the beginning. I suppose I could go with Confessor. But the problem with Confessor is that strength. Or faith, sorry. So I'm going to start with Prisoner. I started with the Caster for the easy start int boost. Okay. Let me take in other words, you're talking about the Astrologer. Actually, you're right. That's a better character starting point for me also. Yeah, starting with the only problem, of course, is then I don't have any kind of a melee weapon, but that's fine. That's a better dex start, and it's a better int start. And, really, to be honest, it's a better spell start. Oh, yeah, you're right. You do start with a short sword. Okay. Oh, man. So, Avery, I have to tell you something. About 2 weeks ago, I was starting to do some testing for this build. And I jumped onto my PS5 and started out with the Prisoner. And my initial plan was to do a strength int build. So I was going to go like longsword, and then longsword and staff. That was going to be my initial plan. And the best longsword, in my humble opinion, that's available without any work, is go get the Stone Sword key from the bridge between Limgrave and Weeping Peninsula. And then go to Caelid, and that very first grace point underneath of two ginormous crows, is St. Trina's longsword. You just use a stone sword key and get right in. Well, in previous builds of the game, you could sneak underneath of crouch and sneak underneath of the crows and open the door without any problem. They patched it. So now they consider you too close to the crow that's, way up here, and they will not let you put the stone sword key in. I was so pissed off. Like, you've got to be kidding me. So that was when I made the switch to Meteorite Sword or Meteorite Uchigatana and the Meteorite staff, because they were both right there together. The problem is the Meteorite Sword's a bit of a pain in the ass to get to. Okay, so... Lauren... I'm sorry. Young astrologer, keepsake. I don't even remember keepsakes. Golden Seed. That's right. You always start with Golden Seed. Okay, let's go with detailed appearance. For the first time, I'm actually gonna make her look decent. Let's see. Because there are going to be a lot of times where I'm probably going to go without any or very, very little clothing and use the blue feather medallion. You need the physical damage of the meatballs to have any hope against some enemies. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm getting that right at the very beginning. No. That's good. Yeah, let's go with that. All right. Hair. Okay, we're going to go with some interesting color hair. Maybe. Okay, how did Lobos get bright purple? I don't understand how he got... He had a character with fuchsia. Custom color. How do you do a custom color? Adjust color. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you have a starting point. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I want... Well, that's fine. Plus, what? Whoa, no, 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 no. Half of this stuff I don't even understand what it means. Alright, right, that's all good. Okay, let's see. So she's got 21. Let me start from the bottom. Alright, that's the one Lobos used. Oh, no, there we go. Yep, there we go. Gotta have pigtails. Okay, eyebrows. Eyes. Okay. Where's left? Alright, that's fine. Skin features. Pores, skin... Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Cosmetics. Eyeshadow. Okay, you know what? There's a little bit too much to this. Why are they all on her head? Isn't there a... Guess not. Okay. Alter face and hair. Alter body. Here we go. Okay. Musculature. Standard. Oh. Matte body hair. No. No. No body hair. Sure. I don't have any favorites. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't normally do character creation stuff, so for this, it's a special run. Avery, have you tried doing any
Tell us.
Hold on.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Hoaralou, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Some of those phrases now have become so iconic. Okay. Another thing I am very much going to be doing is picking up everything. I'm going to absolutely be picking up everything. Because there are certain things that we want to take a look at and read through. I also, really quickly, let me take a look at my system settings, because I haven't updated anything video-wise in a while. Okay. Borderless window, 2560 to 1440. No, okay, so they don't give me the ability to set frame rate. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, one thing I was getting... yes, I was asking something. Thank you. Have you spent any time or thought about doing a cosplay run where you dress up as one of the characters from Elden Ring using the armor and weapons that you find and then playing the game as one of them? So that's something I'm thinking about doing in the future. Watching Lobos' run... I'm just curious more than anything. I was thinking he found there were like 3 or 4 different NPCs that as he ran across them and he, finished their quest lines and whatever, he got their armor, he got their weaponry, whatever it happened to be. And of course the one that everyone always thinks of is Blaidd. But the priest from the Golden Order, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh shit, that's right, I don't have any flasks. And I have almost no health. D's another one. You can actually do Thea. Damn it. Wow. I'm going to be almost out of... I'm out. Yeah. But yeah, there was a bunch of them that as he was playing through, I'm like, oh man, I'd love to do a cosplay of that person or cosplay of that person. And some of them you wouldn't normally think of as potential opportunities, but some of them I think would be very interesting based on the fact that maybe they have little armor but a really cool weapon, or vice versa, that kind of a thing. Everyone, though, wants to do Malenia. That's the thing. Everyone wants to do Malenia. If they beat Malenia, they want to be able to cosplay her. Radahn's an interesting one. I would have no problem doing one with his melee weapon, with his sword, but I wouldn't want to do one with his bow. I've heard that...
Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Oh.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
You're talking about Millicent, I think. Ronnie's mom. Yeah, you can do Ronnie's mom. Originally, though, you were asking about the guy who starts off as the Beast and then, excuse me, turns into a guy with a sword. And I can't think of their names now, especially the final bosses. I can't think of any of their names. I mean, you could do both Godskin guys, Godskin Noble and Godskin, whatever the other one is. Both of the two Godskin duos. I've seen people do that. I've never seen anyone do Radahn. I've never seen anyone do the Beast. But you get his sword when you kill him. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunity. Oh, let me yeah. Talk to him. Oh, and let's take a quick look at Brave Tarnish. Take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Talk to Vare at the start of the game. Okay, so I can do whatever I want until then. Recall the arts of war in your warrior's blood. Well, guess who did screenshot costumes for that? I'm sure you did. For me, it's more about the playing than the costumes. Although, in some cases, the costumes are very, very interesting. Alright, I gotta remember the buttons. I don't remember the buttons. Yeah, so Radahn would be interesting, but only for the melee weapon. Like, I'm trying to think of who else. The one problem is I've never paid enough attention to the boss weapons that you have access to if you turn in the remembrances, or their boss souls. Okay, one shot, no problem, thank you. Okay. Really? You can hit me, but I can't hit you. That is just freaking stupid. Oops. Okay, remember the... Oh, I'm not remembering the letters, the right buttons. Okay, I gotta say this is a little easy. I'm understanding the complaints a little bit about magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm not going all the way back. I'm not going all the way back. If I have to use the sword on this guy, then I will. Okay, apparently I don't have to use the sword on the guy. Wow. Holy cow. That was way too freaking easy. Oh my god. Okay. How many screenshots, Avery, did you do? In other words, how many characters were you able to collect the armor and weapons to be able to do those screenshots? Because some of them aren't exactly easy to come by. Okay, so let's see. Creates a summon sign, a finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. The relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Used when you've been summoned to another player's world. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maiden scorned those who abuse its use. And then tarnished wizened finger, a finger of corpse wax so emaciated the bone is visible. The relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. I've never read them, so I wanted to. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I'll take a look at them after. I heard my Discord going off, but I didn't know that that's what it was. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, before I even talk to Vare, is let's set the flasks. Let's see, allocate flask charges. Go that way for now. And that's it. Okay. So, let's, real quickly, let's validate. First few items. Talk to Vare at the start of the game. Talk to Kale. Rest at the third grace you grab and form accord with Melina. Then break the tree illusion and talk to Bach. Free Alexander from his hole. Now, one thing I'm going to do in the middle of this is make sure to pick up the smithing knife, whatever that's called. I can't think of the name of it. So that we can make sure to upgrade our weaponry. Then we'll go from there. Alright.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Well, that's not very nice.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Hey, you just advanced to level 2. Okay. Oop. I forgot. I wanted to make sure to pick this up. I don't need to pick it up, but I'm going to. So, just so that I don't have to worry about it later. Alright, so let's go talk to Calais. That's not all my screenshots, just NPC armor ones. Okay, cool. I will take a look.
You're a Tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
And I didn't include the Carrion Knight because he didn't have a name. Yeah, see, there's even a few of, like, regular enemies. For example, the guys who are on the ramparts, if you go around the backside of Stormvale Castle, I love their armor sets. And even if you just play as one of them dressed like that, go a standard build route with any number of different weapons, but they look so cool. That armor set is so very cool looking. And then there's others, that follow suit. I think that would even be fun. Although I guess maybe that's not all that different from doing a normal playthrough, except you would never ever change the armor set. Oh yeah, absolutely. The Noxtella monks are incredible. But you would have to make sure that you got one of those liquid metal weapons, and they don't always drop that frequently. And I think the most fun one would be you go with one of the Noxtella monks that has the whip. It would be a hard-ass playthrough, though. Because that whip is a very slow weapon, but that would be a very, very cool playthrough.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only Tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Where are those 2 guaranteed drops?
Goodbye for now. What is it? Still going to purchase something?
No, I don't need anything.
Goodbye for now.
I couldn't remember what you sold. Okay. Let's get to the next. There should be one. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Actually... No, we're good. Alright. Let's see. You guarantee drops 2 places. Cilia, Town of Sorcery. Okay, so that's in Caelid. From the 2 bosses, the bosses drop the Flowing Sword, okay? 100%. Well, the whip is also... You also see the whip a lot down in Noxtella. As you're going down the river up into that beautiful, beautiful castle, or whatever you want to call it, there are multiple... Matter of fact, the very first enemy, when you come down from the lift, is actually one of the whip monks. And I think there's like 2 or 3 of them along that stairwell. It's just lying on a... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, that's it. Why would it be in Caria Manor, though? How did it make its way all the way to... See, that's the interesting thing that I start to ask is, okay, now that we understand the lore, and we learn, you know, why people are where they are, you then have to start asking questions like, well, why did a drop of this weapon end up in this location when they are actually in someplace completely different? Those are now some of the questions that I start asking. Maybe stupidly. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Because didn't she recruit the Noxtella monks or people from Noxtella to be the Black Knife Assassins? Or were they a completely separate brotherhood? I don't remember. I know that's something I learned, of course, in this run, but... I am very excited for this run. I'm almost more excited for this run than for my first playthrough. For the first day of my first playthrough.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the 2 fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay. A free Honda just for playing Elden Ring? What are you talking about? We still don't know her connection to Ronnie. So I do. I do now. After watching Lobos's lore percent run, I did learn that. I don't remember it, but I remember she talked about it. Or we learned about it during... Well, hold on a minute. No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. We did not learn how that is connected. We learned a tremendous amount about Ronnie, but not necessarily about her and Melina. That's true. That's true. Okay. So, let's first... We talked to Vare, we talked to Kale, and we rested at the third grace you grab and formed the accord with Melina. Now we need to break the illusion and talk to Bach. But before I do that, I want to get the smith knife. And I want to grab what's in these two containers. And the map. And then we will move on. What the fuck? He's not dead! You've gotta be kidding me. Wow, and he dropped a smithing stone. Shit. Alright, so let's see. That you may want to get Spirit Ashes sooner rather than later. You are squishier than most starting classes. No, you are correct. Yeah, I've got to think about my planning for this one differently than I did for the Prisoner. Since when have they started dropping smithing stones? Every other playthrough I have done, they have dropped bolts at best. For whatever it's worth, the sword I started with is the one I finished the game with. Just the regular short sword. So at some point, I will swap it for St. Trina's sword. I love St. Trina's sword. And it provides you with another way, well, and in a magic user's case, the only way to deliver sleep. Hell? Are these guys stronger? I had a plus 25 magic enchanted short sword. with Hoarfrost Stomp on it. Yeah, okay. I don't disagree with you. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't really need... Oh, I forgot the map. I make sure to go back and get the map. Yeah, whetstone knife. That's what I was looking for. I don't know that I need it necessarily. If I'm gonna, I don't know. We'll find out. Huh. I missed something. I screwed up something. Oh, I need it for lore? Huh. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need to... Yeah. Let's see. No. Switch to that. Alright. Grab that. We'll grab the Grace over here. Well, I'm almost positive you need it if you're going to upgrade any kind of a regular weapon like you did to plus 25. But if you're going to be doing nothing but somber weapons, I don't necessarily think you need it. But I'm not positive of that. That's why I was even questioning you, because I'm like, yeah, you could absolutely be right, and that's a good reason for having it. I don't know. Alright, so box over here.
You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
And you're there.
You? Oh. What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember.
I always do too.
Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
So, yeah, I knew what you meant. No. They're giants. They're not trolls. They're giants, aren't they? Aren't they considered giants? No, you might be... Shit, I don't remember either. So one thing I am going to add to this run that Lobos did not do is I want to do all the paintings. I have never done all the paintings. I've only ever done, I think, 2. So I very much want to do all the paintings this time.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Okay.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a mo. I'm frightened of them. so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I have never done any part of Bach's side quest, because remember, I played this game on day one, and his side quest was all kinds of messed up on day one. And I've never gone back and ever bothered with it, so... Alright. So, now we're going to start breaking away from some things. I'm going to first go get the... If I can remember how to get there. The smithing stones that are up here. I'm then going to grab the weaponsmith shack, and I'm going to grab Stormveil shack. Then we'll go talk to Alexander before collecting runes. Yeah, his side quest on day one of the game was all kinds of messed up. Deathbird? The hell Deathbird is here? Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was a Deathbird there. I don't normally come through this area at night, so that's part of the issue. Okay, so we've broken the tree illusion with Bach. So next they want me to free Alexander. Do they ever want me to talk to... Yeah, so here's War Master Bernal at War Master's shack. I don't think the timing of that makes any difference, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you. There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle. Lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword. And the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle. To death itself. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
Okay. Alright, let me move time forward. I can probably also level up a little bit, but let's see. Past time, morning. No, I can only level up a couple of times, once. Okay, I need to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. about that. I won't say what happens, but you already know that no one has a happy end in Elden Ring. No, I already know Bernal dies. I don't remember where, but I know he does. Okay. We need to do Stormveil Castle. I want to do Stormveil Castle first. Oops. Alright, and that's here. Let's grab that. What? Oh, come on. How the hell are you able to dodge a freaking magic... Fuck you. Probably didn't even need to do that, seeing as I'm going to be getting to a shack with a race next to it anyway, but... That is ridiculous that that guy was able to dodge a freaking magic... the glintstone pebble like that.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormveil Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
I really wish I knew who her voice actress was, because when I hear her voice, I watch a lot of British mystery dramas, crime dramas, things like that, and her voice sounds so familiar. I cannot figure out where I've heard her voice from.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Eh?
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormveil Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Tell them I love them. Finally get.
Okay, so we've talked to War Master Bernal. We've met Roderica at Stormhill Shack. Let's go see if we can talk to Melina at the shack. I don't know. I don't know if that's time specific or not. Ah, here we go. Yep.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard-bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
How, what version were you on before you started the patching? Alright, I need to do... where did I place... Oh, I know. Just Matt Genie. No. I don't remember where the artist shack is. 'Cause I'd like to go grab it now. Oh, that's Weeping Village. Hold on. Alright, there's that. There's Stormhill Shack. Gate front. Where's the War Master shack? Okay, I don't know where. Alright, we'll have to get it later. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time on it. Alright, let me first go down and grab the golden seed. I thought the artist shack was like right over here, but apparently I'm off my rocker, so. Oh, there's a smithing. Oh, that's right, shit. I wanted to make sure that I went and picked up the smithing stones that are being protected by the giants, trolls, or whatever the hell they are. And here's our first set of coffins to loot. Okay. That wasn't smart. I thought I had gotten away. Shit. Okay, now then. Map. Alright, there's War Master Shack. Dude, Not cool. Alright, let me go get the smithing stones, then we'll go talk to Alexander, and then we'll do some more collections. Okay. Patching finally done. Okay, I'm an NG+, but only 3 levels higher than the 205 I finished first game at. Alright, let's see. Best way... Although I'm not sure that I actually need these. Well, that was great. Yep. Figured as much. I got lucky. And then I didn't. That's alright. I picked up what I wanted to pick up. I'll just run around and pick up my souls, and that's fine. I am not concerning myself with trying to make this a no-hit run or anything like that. That would just be moronic. Really wish I could remember where the freaking artist shack was. Can't believe I don't remember. Of course, I've only been there, I think, once or twice. My souls are between his legs. Yes, there is a artist shack in Liurnia Lakes, but there's also an artist shack here in Limgrave. Whoa, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, Alexander is up this way.
Hello?
There he is.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And As a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Okay. Actually, real quickly, I just wanted to remove that. I don't need the weight. Remove that, that, and that. Okay.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there. I'm heading to Redmane. I've heard that.
Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go. Alright, we freed Alexander. And we did talk to Melina at Stormhill Shack. Alright. Before we get to killing the Mariner in Summonwater Village, I have a bunch of things that I want to do. However, let's also make sure. Let's see. Are the locations... Limgrave, let's see. Artist Shack, here it is. Okay, so that's Agheel. There's Stormhill Shack. There's Warmaster Shack. I'm up here with Alexander. Oh, he's on the other side of the bridge. Oh. Wow, I was completely wrong about that. I thought the Artist Shack was more over in this area. Okay. Alright, well then we'll do the Artist Shack when we're around the Summoners area. Okay. Okay. We are going to do some collecting. Let's do this. Let's go here first. So there are one... There's at least 2, if not 3 more sets of graveyards in Limgrave. There are multiple stones that I want to pick up. Okay, let me do one thing at a time. Alright, let me pick up the stone here. Pick up the grace down here. Then we'll go after the map over here. Okay. Yeah, right now we're doing collection time. Okay. Umber smithing stone right here. I'm not gonna buy. Is there anything good in this cart, by the way? You said that it's a great place to farm. Is there anything good in there? Otherwise, I'm not going to worry about it. So there's that guy. Alright, next thing is I'm going to go down here. There's a set of coffins. And there's a St. Trina's flower around here somewhere. Or maybe it's down below. I think it might be down below. And seeing as I can, okay. Normally I wouldn't give two shits about this, but seeing as I can one-shot them, might as well go ahead and get the souls for it. One more. Okay, now then. Next. Let's go get the map. And then apparently there is a set of coffins down at the southern tip of that I wasn't even aware of. I actually don't need... Never mind. Let me make sure I get this guy on my map.
Yes, right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
A Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. That's a Beast Lore Pod. I have no interest. Armorer's Cookbook. That's Exalted Flesh. That's actually of interest, but And then you've got St. Trina's 10 of St. Trina's arrows. Great glintstone shard are... Oh, wait, what? Oh, your spells... Oh, sorry. I skipped part of that. Are you talking about Comet Azure? The one that got nerfed with the Sword of Moon and Light or whatever? Okay. Okay. Where am I? Oh, wow. I'm still quite a ways away. Am I near the tree? Okay, there's that. I can talk to Kale about that now. Okay, Asher War Ground Slam. Okay, here we go. Alright, let me do this. There it is. The remaining slot was whatever I thought might be best for the situation. So you only carry 3 slots? Where the hell is the freaking map? There it is. I was looking in the wrong direction. Alright, so... yeah, right here. There's a set of coffins right there, so let me go there first. The Reddish Great Bow, Ronnie's Dark Moon, Ambush Shard, Flame Cleanse Me, yeah, that makes a lot of tremendous sense. Exike's Decay. I don't know what the last one is. Often, the last slot was Purple Meatballs or a Mist. Alright, so... oh. Hold on a minute. No, that's this one. I've already been here. Oh. Alright. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, let me go ahead and grab the Grace at Castle Height. Comet Azure takes 3 slots. Does it really? Wow! That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so we've gotten the map. Alright, we need... alright, we've got these guys here. So we need to grab those, and then if we're going to do the next step in the line, I need to go to this church. And speaking of churches, have I missed any? Because I have not been grabbing Sacred Tears at all. I don't think that I have. I think we're good. My big problem here is I have not been upgrading at all. I've upgraded one time. Well, and I know I need to talk to Kenneth Haight while we're at it, so why don't we go ahead and do that too. I also know that the beginning message is not time-gated. Hi, Mr. Bear. You stay over there. I'm gonna keep right on running, if you don't mind. Okay. Didn't remember that this grace existed. Not sure that I've ever been to this grace. So, okay. Do you sit around and just come up with these jokes for me? You've already gotten me once tonight, so...
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight, servant to the True Order.
You do recycle them?
Repudiator of the false.
Alright, I'll come back to you, Kenneth. Calm down. Okay. I'm coming back. I will talk to you now.
Hello?
Have you heard of the No Ladies Elden Ring meme?
Someone who might be interested in
No,
rescuing the
I
great
have not.
Kenneth Haight, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false.
I so badly want to kill him.
You've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but...
And I did, in my first playthrough.
No. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a Tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Haight. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Haight is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval.
Okay. I hate him. I really do. But he's tied to Nephiles, whatever, quest line. So you kind of have to leave him alive if you want to do her quest line. And I very much like her. So... Alright. I'm actually finally seeing golden eyes. Oh, whoa. Here we go. Get away from me, boar. Alright. Most people ask if I mean maidenless, but no, ladies' foolish ambitions to rest. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I feel bad for having heard that. Or read that. Oh. So, wow. Oh my god. Oops. I mean, I rank that up there with a D's nuts joke. I said there, you should be ashamed for telling. Can I use it? Oh, talk to Melina.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost. Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Cool. Alright, that's good. I need to run to the restroom and refill my drink. I'm not going to stop. I already know exactly where I'm going to stop, and we're not there yet. So I'm going to keep right on going. Let's take a quick look, because I think I've cleared a couple of additional things. Talk to Kenneth Haight. We've done that. Talk to Melina at the Third Church. We just did that. We've already listened to Blide's howling at Mistwood Ruins. Alright, so we need to talk to Deer near the graveyard east of Saint's Bridge Grace. And then kill the Mariner in Summon Water Village. And then that'll allow us to get to the Artist Shack as well. We can then also go in and make the trip to Caelid to pick up our upgraded materials before coming back to try and clear Fort Height. And I think that's probably a smart move. Okay. Alright, what did... Hold on. That's Mistwood Outskirts. Summon Water Village Outskirts. There's the Artist Shack. Talk to D near the graveyard east of Saint's Bridge Grace. Oh, okay. Alright, I got it. I got it. So we need to be over here. Let's start at War Master Shack. Okay, so we need to get to here first. Pick up that Grace. actually, let me do a couple of levels real quick while we're at it. Alright, so our mind is already at 15. Our endurance is at 9. Dexterity, intelligence, I don't need to touch right now. Alright, let's put one into... Oh, okay, hold on. Nope. Alright, that's good. Let's do that. So what I want to do is I already know I want my endurance up to 12. And I want my vigor to be at 12 at a minimum. But let's get the endurance to 10, the vigor to 12. And I don't remember what my minimum... crap. I don't even remember the names of the damn weapons I'm getting ready to get. Meteorite. Meteorite. Staff. Alright, so the staff requires... Where are the requirements? Alright. Extra life. Why don't... Okay, there it is. 18 int. Alright, so it only requires 18 int. And then the meteoric ore blade requires... Really? Requires 15 strength and 14 dex. Alright, so I need to get my int to 18 at a minimum just to use the staff. Oops. And 18 int to use the blade, but I'll need to get my strength up maybe in order to dual wield, to two-hand the blade. Alright, let's focus on intel first. Alright, so there's intel. Alright, there we go. Let's go with that for now. Alright, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. The brace point that I'm looking for is right down there. Alright. Talk to D near the graveyard east of Saints Bridge Grace. East.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Gold turtleneck, smithing stones, nomadic cookbook, poison arrow and bolt if I was playing an archer, halberd. Okay, other than that, you really don't have anything else of importance.
Nothing that suits your taste.
Okay, so there's the graveyard. Now, where's D in this? So, I'll be honest, this is the first time... There he is. That I've ever tried to talk to D before meeting him at Round Table Hold.
There's no mistake, is there? Death has left its mark once again. Ah, a tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further. The village here has been touched by death.
Okay. Alright, so we talked to D. Kill the mariner in Summon Water Village, then talk to D nearby. Okay. Let's see. That's this way. And apparently there's a Grace over here, which I didn't know existed. I might not remember some of this stuff, and that's my own problem. Nice. Okay. Where'd he go? Here we go. Yeah, it's so much easier when you're doing it from range. And on horseback, for that matter. Alright, there's D there, but let me make sure that I pick up, because I saw something over here. Okay, smithing stone. Nice. Okay.
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Gurranq, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you? Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Gurranq, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to. I spotted the mark of the centipede here in the village. An ill-omened symbol that should not be. Someone or something threatens the sanctity of the Golden Order and must be eradicated. What is it? The map indicates where the gate will lead you to Gurranq.
Okay. Alright, let's take a quick look. So we've killed the Mariner. We've talked to Kenneth Haight. We've talked to Malenia at the Third Church. We've talked to Blythe, listened to Blythe's howling at the Mistwood Ruins. Alright, so now they want us to kill the knight at the Fort Haight and collect the medallion. Alright, so this stuff I'm going to wait until Sunday to do. So let me go ahead and... Alright, the next thing then is I want to get the Artist Shack. Which is, I think, over here. And then we're going to head to Caelid to pick up our initial set of stuff. Alright, so that is not where the Artist Shack is. The Artist Shack must be up there then. Alright, where the fuck is the Artist Shack? Alright, well first of all, I need to go here, because apparently there's some Trina lilies right there. So the Artist Shack is here. Wow. I've been so far off with this. Apparently, I've gotten into a major rut with my routing. I've not been going in a lot of different areas like I used to. Alright, so there's that. Alright, let's go ahead and sit down. We can level up again. Let me go ahead and get that to 10. Okay. Alright, that should give me what I need to two-hand the meteoric blade. Alright, whatever. That was the Summon Water Village. Okay, so we now need... That's the sending gate to Gurranq. And right now, I'm not worried about that. What I need now is we need to do Caelid. We need to get to the first grace, point of grace. Then we're come around to the Finger Reader Crone, pick up the map, and pick up the graces along the way. Alright, so let's go back to this. And then we'll come back to below Fort Height, and that's where we'll pick up on Sunday. And if I was playing a melee or ranged character right now, I would make sure to go down into this catacomb and get this game's version of the Chloranthy Ring. But I'm not. That being said, I'll have to do it another time. There's a whole bunch of Trina lilies down there, and I do want to make sure that I get them, because if I'm not going to use St. Trina's sword, and I'm not going to be firing, St. Trina's arrows, then I am very much going to want to have sleeping pots. You're not dead. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me grab this. Oh.
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
Yeah.
To determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
right. Still a lot of this stuff that we have to do. At this point, I think, considering how late the Ram Table Hold stuff is, or the expectation of it is, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it and get out. And we'll do the talking points inside the Ram Table Hold later. Because they really don't expect me to have done it quite this early. Alright, I think there's something in here. Okay, there we go. Whew. I really should not be here at night. Oh, shit. Alright, that one's red. Alright, there's the next point of grace. Okay, so down to the finger reader. Oops, no. Let me refill. Oh, you know what? I haven't done Mixed Wonders Physic. What have I even got? Restore. Stamina. Really doesn't matter at this point. None of these are worth a damn. For what my build is, anyway. Ah, shit. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. And I'm not going the right way. I can hear. Yeah, I went back, and I shouldn't have. There's a site of grace. Alright, there's the finger reader. I'm not gonna talk to the finger readers. Because there's just I don't want to say there's a specific order, but there kind of is. There kind of is an order that you're supposed to do the finger readers in. Alright, let's see. I think I need to go this way. Yes. I need to go down to the merchant who sells fire arrows. Yeah, right down there. Alright, let me go grab him. There's a site of grace just above him.
Ah, welcome, dear customer. Yes, It's right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Alright, so you've got rot boluses, poison bone darts, you've got fire arrows, as I knew, poison stone clump, and Aeonian butterflies, but you've only got 5 of those. Okay. And Aeonian butterflies create preserving boluses. Alright. Alright, the next is up here. Alright, so the great thing now is I can go ahead and grab the meteoric staff right from here. Maybe not. Alright, there's the meteoric staff. Okay. Now, the rock sling spell shit. It's right there. Whoa. No. I'm supposed to be right here. I don't understand. What am I missing? I gotta be careful. I don't want to go too far because it might ignite Commander Nile or whatever his name is. I've never fought him before. Alright, well this is where I picked up the meteoric staff. I don't understand. There's supposed to be a underground... There it is. There it is. And there's Rock Sling. can I... Yes, I can. Alright, good. Alright, so that's the staff and the spell. All I need now is the Meteoric Blade. And I should be good to carry everything and use everything that I want. This... Oh my god, I'm so happy. Alright, let's switch to that. Alright, FP cost is 18. FP cost is 7. Alright, so that is good. That's good. I like it. Alright, let's do this. Let's go grab the map. Let's go grab the... Golden Seed. And then we will come back and we'll get the Meteoric Blade. So far, this run is really going well, and I'm having a blast. I'm having more fun now than I did when I went through my first playthrough. And I'm weird. I'm not your normal lover of FromSoft games, because I want to know things ahead of time. I don't want to learn about them later. I want to learn how to better them after I've learned. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this. There's the Golden Seed down here. Then I'm going to turn around and come back and get the map. Pick up the merchant, pick up the next.
Buying or selling?
Race location. Alright, so you sell crackpot, a crackpot, stone sword key, rot bone arrow and bolt, and then regular arrows, champion, great helm, champion stuff. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me go grab the next race. Which, there it is. Okay. Okay. Alright, now then. The Meteoric Blade is... right about there. Okay. I don't think I've ever picked that item up. That was the whole reason I went there in the first place. Alright, so this particular set of ruins is very tricky. The entrance to where I'm going is actually all the way back there. right there. And I'm stuck. I should have used Rock Sling. I don't know what I was thinking. I do not know what I was thinking. Oh my god. Yeah, so and then I do not like where that Stake of Marika is. Good night, Avery. Shit. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I hate this room. And I could have cleared it. I probably could have cleared it, but it's not an easy room. And it would have cost me quite a bit. But the good thing is I now have the Meteoric Ore Blade. So I switched to that. Oops. How do I go left two-handed? Crap, I've done forgotten how to do two-handed. There it is. Oh, I still need to have a better strength. Huh. Well, that sucks. Strength 15, Dex 14. Oh, my Dex isn't high enough. My strength is fine, but my Dex isn't. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, that's okay. I've got everything that I need. The next thing that we're going to do is be killing the knight at the top of Fort Height. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to there. And that's where we will pick up from. Those there. Oh. Because I went... No, I've been to here, but I haven't been to here. Oh, I have been to here. I don't think I've been here. And in fact, I'm almost positive I haven't been there. No, I did go there. Yeah, I think I picked up everything. Okay. Let's go back to Fort Height West, and we will pick up from here on Sunday. Oh. I just lost a whole bunch of souls. I can't afford to do that. Alright, I may have to go through... Yeah, I'm going to have to go through and try and kill everything. I'm sorry to have to do this. Crap. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this. Killing the one guy is easy enough, but I'm going to have to go through and do what I need to get my stuff back. Alright, let's see where... The hell? Couldn't remember if I had gotten out of the room or not. And I'm very glad now that I did what I did. Because that, at this early part of the game, that many runes is extremely important. I mean, that's 5 levels or more. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and use these. We'll level up. And then we'll get ready for Sunday. Alright. Level up. Alright, let's see. Alright, there's the dex that I need. Okay. Go ahead and use these. Get us a couple more levels. Let's put one in the mind and bigger. Okay. All right, and then there's our two hand. And then we've got Gravitas, which... Okay. Alright, so they're both the same. Alright, good. We are in good shape. Can the meteoric ore blade be upgraded? I think it can. I know that the staff can't. And I do have one somber I have one somber one. I don't want to talk to Hugh, though. That's the problem. I don't want to talk to Hugh yet. It's not time. Alright. We'll go with what we got here. And we'll see what happens.